There are days when the universe decides to break you. The email goes unanswered, the car breaks down, your carefully built schedule collapses. The first instinct is always to fight it, to rage against the injustice, to spend energy trying to fix the chaos. But I'm here to tell you that this fight, this desperate need for control, that is the very source of your suffering. You cannot have a good day every day. And the myth of the perfectly curated life is an enemy to your peace. The greatest waste of energy is wishing things were different. But what if there was a way to truly neutralize the power that terrible days hold over you? It begins with the simple, brutal truth that Stoic philosophers knew 2,000 years ago. You must not simply accept your fate. You must love it. The principle is called Amor Fati, the love of fate. It is the core of true freedom. Most people confuse Amor Fati with passive surrender, laying down your arms and allowing yourself to be a victim. That is resignation. Resignation is weak. Amor Fati is a declaration of power. It is looking at the terrible, shitty day and saying, "You are not happening to me. You are happening for me." The day's chaos is not an obstacle. It is the raw, necessary material for your personal development. If the clay is hard, the potter must work harder. This is the difference between a broken person and an invincible one. One fights the river, the other realizes they are the river. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche described this principle as the formula for human greatness. He didn't say, "Accept the bad." He said, "Will the bad." He said, "Want it to be this way." This is the truth about Amor Fati. It is the ultimate weapon against emotional turbulence, and it all begins with your choice right now. Do you fight the day that is already over and burn your future energy, or do you love its necessity? If you are ready to choose power over victimhood, here is the active practice. This is the 3-step ritual to move beyond resignation into love. The ritual begins with step 1. Acknowledge. Do not push the shitty feeling away. Give the day's chaos a name. Say, "My schedule is broken. My energy is gone. This is pain." The simple act of naming it creates psychological distance. You are not the chaos. You are the observer of the chaos. This is pure stoicism. The pain is real, but your judgment of the pain is optional. Acknowledge the pain, but suspend the judgment. Step 1 is the separation of self from event. The most common mistake we make is allowing the bad event to become our bad identity. When you acknowledge the feeling without fighting it, the emotion loses its kinetic energy. Once you have acknowledged it, you can proceed to step 2. Step 2, transform. This is the hardest yet most rewarding question to ask. Ask the singular, most powerful question. What did this day make necessary? This is the shift from why me to what now. It forces your brain to seek utility in the discomfort. Maybe the broken car made necessary a phone call you had avoided, or it forced a critical pause in your relentless schedule. Maybe the lost deal made necessary the pivot you were too scared to try, opening the door to a higher value proposition. The bad event is merely a forcing mechanism, a necessary fire in the forge of your resilience. You are transforming the event from a curse into a catalyst. The event itself has a higher, necessary purpose for your path. Your frustration is not a waste. It is an indication of where your attachment to control is strongest. This is where you learn to let go of the attachment to the outcome, and instead attach yourself to the process of becoming invincible. Once you see the necessity, you are no longer a victim. You are an engineer of your own growth. Step 3. Wield. This is the moment of pure, active love. This is where you bring the ritual into full power. Take the painful energy, the frustration, the anger, and declare it fuel. Don't recycle the pain, refine it. That energy cannot be created or destroyed. It must be repurposed. The energy that would have been wasted on regret or fighting the universe must now be channeled into the tasks you can control. This is the final act of psychological judo, using the opponent's force against them. This is the ultimate self-discipline. It requires a fierce love for the process of becoming strong, even when that process is painful. We often try to face these trials alone, isolating ourselves to prove our individual strength. This is another trap. The philosophy of Amor Fati works best when integrated with the collective wisdom of endurance. The African proverb says, "If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together." Your journey is long. You will need the resilience this terrible day forged in you. The only way to go far is to embrace every necessary fire along the way. Wield the energy and know you are not the first to endure this. The ancients endured worse. The wisdom is already proven. This ritual forces you to stop fighting the day and instead put that energy into the things that move you forward. The choice is yours. Do you want to be a fighter who eventually tires out, or do you want to be a builder who uses every single piece of rubble? Love the fate you cannot change, and watch your strength compound. This is the freedom that comes when you stop clinging to the perfect life. Love its necessity. Take the 3 steps. Acknowledge, transform, wield. The choice is yours. Outcome. Frame question. What measurable transformation will you feel after applying this ritual today? The answer is freedom. When you love your fate, you reclaim all the energy you spent on regret. You reclaim your peace of mind. You reclaim your focus. You reclaim your power. Stop being a victim of your day. Become the author of its necessity. Go now and turn chaos into strength. Like and subscribe if this is the discipline you need to master your inner world.